Hi, my name is Gerraine Niiyama. I'm an occupational therapist in Hawaii, and I've been on 3 medical mission trips through Aloha International Mission. 2 were to the Philippines, and another one was to Myanmar. And my motivation to go was basically to serve God and to enjoy the joy of helping people without the distractions we have in America when we treat people. You know, we have to deal with the insurance and documentation. So there's just a joy in seeing people and just serving God that way. And I think some people wonder what therapists can do on a medical mission trip because seems like a lot of the focus is on doctors and nurses providing care, but we therapists can do a lot. Whether we're physical, occupational, speech, language pathologists, we can do, besides just the trying to treat something acutely, we can also provide education, some even basic things. So I think the best is to focus on function. Like when I was in Myanmar, the functional thing that I taught was body mechanics. There was a lot of complaints of back pain, and it seemed the basic problem was they had no understanding of the body mechanics that we teach here in America. So that hopefully will carry on and people can be enjoying less pain. And another part is to provide basic exercise, of course. And the other thing is to train the caregivers. In the Philippines, I was able to provide some information because they were planning to provide some elder care in the future. So I provide them information on things like preventing pressure sores, like by changing positions, basic ideas of positioning in case the person had difficulty swallowing. And yes, just some basic strengthening exercise. And even when we're doing non-therapy things, we can provide, kind of like a gopher to help with other things, like including reading glasses. Was one of the most functional things I did on a medical mission trip. There in Myanmar, I remember we had this one lady who she grabbed a couple of the glasses that we were trying to fit her to, and she ran next door where there was a weaving loom. And because for her, as a weaver, to be able to see the threads was important to do a good job. So it was a joy to see the function out of that situation. And it's interesting too how beyond the actual mission trip, how God can grow you through what you it entails. Part of it was before my first medical mission trip, another teammate and I did a presentation in front of the church to try to get some funds for some of the materials we were needing. So that was the first time I got to talk in front of the church in my 50 years of being at the church. And that led to even more talking, which I am not a natural at, but that talking also enabled me to do the next step in my career, which involved more talking. And it also prompt me to use more God talk in my job. For like when I was on visits in homes and say it was someone Filipino, I would say some words in Filipino that I had learned, and they would say, "How do you know that word?" And I'd say, "Well, I went on these 2 medical mission trips to the Philippines, and I wanted to be able to say something in Filipino, so that was my way to be able to relate to people in the Philippines and also to the Filipinos here, a way in to talk to them more about God." And so I encourage you to be open to go on medical mission trips, no matter what your background is. Thank you for listening. Bye.